Measurement and assessment are a really important part of every leadership development program or initiative. There needs to be some kind of benchmark at the start and at the end, and potentially right throughout any leadership development initiative, whether it's coaching or something else, to help the participant know, who's normally a manager or a leader, to help them plus their coach plus the organization understand if this initiative is actually helping them to develop their leadership skills or not. So for this reason, I often use psychometrics. It depends on what the organization and the person want. Sometimes it's just leadership ability assessment. Sometimes it's emotional intelligence or communication or numerical or verbal reasoning. It depends on what they want. But more often than not, I will just simply use facilitated self-assessment. There's no extra cost to it, and it's actually far more powerful when you use this in coaching than simply sending someone a psychometric and allowing them to answer the questions in their own time. Because with a coach, the coach is asking the questions linked to the competency that we're measuring. And they're asking the person to come up with examples of how they've demonstrated this competency. So generally, it's much, much more powerful. And you'll see there from the competency, the example of the competency wheels that I shared, each person's competency wheels will look different depending on their goal and their roles. And so this particular activity, from the beginning, really develops self-awareness in a person, and it helps then to really put a shape on the rest of the coaching program, because it draws out for the person and their coach what their strengths and their areas for development are. So then it helps us to work out how to use their strengths and how to work on any areas for development that will help them get ahead. So if you're interested in learning more about my coaching programs or in using this kind of approach, even as a manager with your teams, don't be afraid to get in contact and learn more.